Hello everyone and welcome back to my channel. Today we are diving into lesson 5 of exploring statistics in agricultural research. If you haven't already, be sure to check out lesson 1 to 4 as they will provide a solid foundation for today's lesson. In this video, we'll delve into treatment group and control group in agricultural research. Let's get started. As agricultural researcher, if you are conducting a study and you are interested to know the effect of treatment, therefore you are going to have two groups, the treatment group and also the control group. Now let's try to simplify what is a treatment group. Treatment group, we are saying that is a group of participants that receive treatment in your experiment. The group of participants receive treatment whose researcher is interested in. That group of participants will receive the treatment. We call it as a treatment group or the experimental group. It is also known as the experimental group. Treatment group is also known as experimental group. Now, for example, if you have your animal, you are interested to feed them with different diets, as I indicated on the previous videos. You have those animals. Your diet is 2%, 3%, and 5%, for example. Now, of course, you are going to have also a 0% here. So all those levels, they have the percent of the treatment of your interest. We call them as experimental group. So all the animals that will be given these treatment levels, we call those animals as the treatment group or experimental group. It's the same. We can also come up with the example of plant science, whereby we talk about the fertilizers, fertilizer A, B, C, D. Maybe we have also where the researcher won't put any fertilizer. We can call that as a zero fertilizer. So all those plots that will receive from treatment A to treatment D, we call those plots as the treatment group or the experimental group. Now, the other thing that we have to understand here is the control group. When it comes to control group, we can define it as a group of participants receive no treatment at all, or they receive a standard treatment whose effect is well known. For example, if you can go back to that example of diet, though the group of animals that receive 0% of the diet of interest for the researcher, those animals, of course, that 0% doesn't mean there is no feed there. There is feed. Those animals will receive feed, but they will receive 0% of the treatment of interest. So those animals, we call them as a control group. It's the same thing on the example of planting, whereby we are saying that there will be some plots where the researcher won't put any fertilizer. The researcher won't put any fertilizer in this plot. So that kind of plot, those plots, we call them as a control group. Sometimes in animal experiments, instead of giving 0%, we give the animal with the treatment, the standard treatment, the one that we already know what is the effect of that treatment. So these are the examples of the experimental group and also the control group. Thank you for watching until the end. To recap, we have covered treatment group, or we call it as experimental group, and the control group. Remember, the treatment group is a group of animals or the group of participants where they receive the treatment of interest, whereas the control group is the group of participants where they don't receive the treatment. If you have any questions or topics you would like me to explore, please leave them in the comments below. Do not forget to subscribe, hit that like button and share this video. See you in the next one.